Hey, what's up, aliens? One of my subscribers, they asked me to react to this right here from Playboy The Beast. So, we're gonna go ahead and get into it, see what you guys think, see what I think.
Much love to y'all. I'm good.
I love your arm.
Thank you, thank you. I love your flag, and I love your hat.
Thank you.
We riding with y'all. Any shit goes down, we here. Believe that.
That's right. We're ready for the fight.
That's right.
I'ma keep it real with y'all, man. I'm tired of all these people calling me an insurrectionist and saying I'm a traitor to my country, that I should still be in prison. I got 5 kids, bro. I done changed my life years ago. I'm not a criminal. I'm not a bad person. I'm a family man. And you motherfuckers don't know my story.
And that's the fact with 99.9% of the people out there. The only ones that actually started it was people in the FBI. They're the ones that started breaking shit. And they're the ones that incited to get started. So all them people that got put in jail was all planned by Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats. I'm sorry, I don't care which side you're on. Shit's fucked up. The FBI should have never been out there. None of that shit. The shit shouldn't have happened, but they did it to try to get rid of Trump for the next time. So there's no way he can come back. But as you see, you can't just you can't put all these lies on someone and expect it to stick, because if he actually done it, he wouldn't be in office now. And thank God he is. Thank God he is.
That's why I wrote the song to let y'all know what really happened that day.
Woke up around noon, it was January 6th. Made some breakfast in my room and I laced up my kicks. Got the bottle out the fridge, so now you know what time it is. Crystal Head with cranberry, bro, that used to be my shit. We sat and finished off the bottle and we talked about the day. Miss Trump's entire speech, we was running a little late. But it's okay, that's not the main reason we came here anyway. No more delay, we headed to the whip, we finally on our way. My first time inside the state, so I don't know my way around. Driving around, looking for a place to park downtown.
Now I went up to Maryland I was gonna buy a car, and I had to drive through all that area, and I didn't know my way around. So yeah, I feel you.
Underground in the parking garage, we finally found. Hopped out the whip with my boys, the shit's about to go down. We made our way to the surface, see people marching in the streets. Wasn't sure where they was headed, but we jumped in with our peeps. Surrounded by so much love, all these patriots came in peace. About it.
Now, you ain't seen Biden or Kamala have any crowd, anything near that. Nothing. You don't hear any songs about them. None of that. That's how I knew all of their shit they were pushing on CNN and stuff was fake. They didn't have a following. Like, I play video games, and there's clans and squads that are named MAGA and Trump and this and that, but there was never a Harris, never a Biden, none of that. There was fuck Biden. There was that.
About a 2-mile march with my people through the streets. Said he looking for Antifa. They say that they wanted beef, but didn't see him anywhere.
Yeah, Antifa ain't shit, man.
So I guess it's true talk is cheap. Where we walked over an hour, destination finally reached. Still a couple blocks away, they say the Capitol was breached. Finally made it, now I see some people acting a fool. But I'm not here to be with police, no, I'm back in the blue. Don't start no shit and there won't be no shit, they got a job to do. Not everybody there was violent, bro, some police let them through. We was chanting fucking Tifa, singing Home of the Brave, but
that's dope. I like that flag. Hold on. The one with the yellow. I think it's the Don't Tread on Me. Right there. Yeah. And it fades to the flag. That's cool.
now we hunting.
And see, there wasn't nothing going on right there. That's 99% of the people there. There was supposedly 5,000 FBI agents undercover in there. And you can't tell me they ain't the ones that didn't start that shit.
Down like terrorists and thrown in a cage. Combat vets that fought to defend us in shackles and chains. In solitary confinement for many days they remained. But anyway, I got distracted. Let's get back to the topic. I knew they stole the election, but wasn't trying to stop it. Where I was at,
I'm glad they stole the election. Because think about it. Just think about it. It was 4 years of hell. But imagine if Trump had won that, there would be no Doge. There would be none of this. He is like literally wiping house. He is cleaning out because he knows he's got this 4 years and he's doing what he's got to do. Those 4 years he wasn't in there, he got to see what they were planning on doing. Look at Europe right now. They're being invaded by illegal aliens and they're not doing anything. It's all the left over there. They're controlling it and they're just letting people... They're letting all the Afghanis and Pakistanis just flood in. They got grooming gangs over there. It's horrible. And that would be happening here if Kamala and Biden was in charge right now. So even though that 4 years sucked, it dodged possibly a lifetime of bullshit, because the left was faking shit. They were controlling the courts. They're pulling strings to make stuff look real, but it's all fake. That's why CNN and MSNBS is going down. They're not going to make it much longer. They're really just falling apart.
I didn't even see no violence taking place. A bunch of freedom-loving patriots, I'm there to keep them safe. Such a historic day, so I
Give me 2 seconds. My dogs need in. I'm sorry.
made my way through the crowd to the front. I didn't have to break no gate. Not violent the whole
Sorry
time.
about that, guys.
I will not partake. So why they calling me an insurrectionist, for God's sakes? I didn't break nothing, didn't take nothing. Statement said I was inside for several minutes, stayed bluffing. So I had to write the song and let y'all know what really happened. Let y'all know they telling lies and half the shit they say is capping.
See?
I don't deny it, yes I really went inside, but it wasn't no riot, so I felt no need to hide. I seen the police in the lobby, they were standing in line. So I entered and through the window, everything was all fine. I was just merely passing through, I was showing love to the blue. People used the door to exit, the windows how we came through. Said I was inside several minutes, but that's just untrue. Surveillance proves that I was inside for a minute 32. Everyone was standing down, nobody told us to.
I totally didn't expect the song to be like this. I've heard some Playboy The Beast. I've heard one or two songs. And see, I like Adam Calhoun and Hard Target. And he doesn't. So, even though he doesn't like the people I like, doesn't mean I'm not going to at least give his stuff a chance. Because you can have differences, dog. Some people, like these Democrats, they could be Democrats their whole life. And if they change one little thing, they kick them out or they eat their own, either one. But that ain't the way the world works. People got different minds. So you can like something and I not like it. And that's completely fine. I have no issue with that. But this isn't what I expected from the song, honestly. I really didn't. And it's a dope shit and it's true and all that's coming out as is now.
To leave, I backed up loose and went and showed some love to the police. I gave them dabs, shook some hands and a couple of high fives. And less than 2 minutes later, I was back outside. I didn't occupy no building, was no disorderly fashion. Only thing I'm guilty of is spreading truth when I'm rapping. But everything was over, now we headed back to the ride. I got inside and headed home, about a 6-hour drive. When we arrived, I went to bed and everything was all fine. Turned on the news the next day and I couldn't believe my eyes. A year later, I was sleeping in bed with my youngest son. Woke up to my kids screaming my name, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm jumping up, headed down the steps to see what's up. I see the feds, they pull their guns and they tell me to stick them up.
Wow, I didn't know that he got wrapped up in that shit too.
They tell me while they're there and then they place me in cuffs. But I admit though they were fair and didn't even rough me up. But they never.
There's old dude right there, that's dope.
What should have been the red all is so corrupt. I kissed my kids goodbye and they cried as the door shut. Charged with 4 misdemeanors. Why they bringing up my music? Screenshots and quoted lyrics like my music made them do it. But I've always been against it, never thought that they should do it that day.
That man right there went through hell.
Hey, the shit that happened left a stain upon our movement. At least that's what I had believed and kinda thought at the time. But now I'm starting to see it was a setup the whole time. The media telling lies to help the Democrats rise. Jan 6 was a scam and that's why Trump freed the guys. Yo guys, that right there was Playboy The Beast, January 6th. This song was actually dope as fuck. I was not expecting it. I didn't know he had went there, none of that. But it's true. It was all a setup. Anyhow, if y'all have some suggestions or something for me to watch, just let me know. Like I said, sorry I had to step away and let my dogs in. I don't edit my videos. This is my actual reaction. So I just record and then I let it rip. All right. Check you on the next one, guys.